Azam Part 280. Formation of ministries followed as the logical essential next step. This obligation generating an entirely new set of problems, that of sharing office. How was this to be done? Such queries could scarcely be brushed aside. The central paradox of the outcome and its electoral arithmetic was stark. It was also brutal, even where the League had won 90% of the seats reserved for the Muslims. It had still failed to get an absolute majority in the Assembly. There just were not enough numbers in the reserved quota for the Muslims to gain office on their reserve strength alone. This was galling. Once again, the League was relegated to the status of the opposition. In Sindh and Bengal, the governors invited the leaders of the largest parties to form their respective ministries. The Muslim League, being in the category, duly got invited both in the provinces, and coalition ministries were also soon sworn in. In Punjab, Governor Sir Bertram Glancy, deviating from the principle of largest single party, at first delayed extending his invitation. Then, instead of inviting the largest single party, that is the leader of Muslim League, to form a ministry, he expressed his doubt about the non-Muslim party's willingness to join a coalition with the League. Instead, the government first encouraged and then paved the way for the coalition unionist. The Akalis and the Congress, which commanded the support of a total 84 Hindu and Sikh members, with the unionist Muslim comprising only 12 members joining it, thus leaving themselves open and vulnerable to the charges of being betrayers of the Muslim cause. And this was when the total strength of Punjab Assembly was 175. Glancy had committed a serious tactical constitutional error in failing to first invite Nawab Iftikhar Hussain Khan of Mamdor, the leader of the League, the largest single party of the government. It is not good now speculating that might have happened had he invited Mamdor, for power is patent glue and sticking to it is universal characteristics among the politicians. The stumble by Glancy provided added ammunition to the suspicions, and to such others in any event always believed that the rest of the world was constantly plotting against them. The crisis deepened. Many naive assumptions, principally about this transplant first past and post system of the elective democracy sinking roots immediately in India's alien soil, and thereafter also taking adequate care of all minority interest, got eroded. All this left a bitter aftertaste in consequence of the League's Pakistan plank, and Jinnah's hand got further strengthened, and the bile of the failure poured added bitterness, separating to the main communities and parties even more. The Congress and the Muslims in Uttar Pradesh. Post 1946 elections in Uttar Pradesh, UP, and despite the Congress having got less than 1% of the urban Muslim vote there, though it did get more of the rural Muslim vote, no change in the assertive and insensitive attitude of the Congress was witnessed. It had been a decisive defeat for the Congress in UP's Muslim constituencies, yet the policies of UP Congress did not change. And this despite the additional factor of communal rights like Garam Mukteshwar. The significance of Garam Mukteshwar right lay more in its timing than its actual occurrence. This right had occurred immediately after the major communal rights of Noakhali and Bihar. Gandhi, greatly distressed, had commented on the damage that the rights did to the Congress party's image. The misdeeds of Bihari Hindus may justify Quaid-e-Azam's Jinnah's taunt, and the Congress is a Hindu organization in spite of its boasts that it has in its ranks few Sikh, Muslim, Christians, and others